Computer mouse. What's the thing that you use the most when you open your computer? It's of course the mouse. For years, the mouse has become a ubiquitous device for computers. You can imagine how hard it is to use a computer for office work, art, or even games without your trusty mouse. Now, let's talk about a computer mouse. Basically, it's an XY input controller. It lets you move in an XY plane and translate that movement into the computer screen. And with that comes the countless applications of the mouse as an input device. The first mouse was actually invented in 1964 by Douglas Engelbart. The first mouse may seem crude by today's standards, but it was very innovative for the time. Engelbart's design relied on two metal wheels attached to a circuit board underneath a wooden enclosure. The next development for the mouse didn't come until 1972 from Bill English, who was an engineer and designer for the Xerox company. He designed the trackball or mechanical mouse. This is the older style of mouse design, used in computers from the early 70s to the late 90s. The mechanical mouse uses a small ball that rolls up against a set of small wheels or rollers. These rollers then determine the position and movement of the mouse on screen, as well as the rate of movement. The trackball mouse was first sold to consumers bundled alongside the Xerox Alto computer. The mouse then became a standard for computer input, along with the trusty keyboard. Then in around 1980, another development to mouse technology came. This type of mouse utilizes optical technology, where the trackball and rollers are replaced in favor of a small blinking LED light that is tracked by a small digital camera, which is then connected to a sensor to track movements. But it wouldn't be adopted as a viable and universal replacement to the trackball mouse well until around the late 90s, as the cost of the technology would have been too high to mass market at the time. Today, mouse use is still dominant, and a host of new features such as higher sensitivity, wireless connectivity, and specialized buttons that are now becoming standards for a computer mouse. And while touchscreen technology is slowly becoming an alternative to the mouse, specialized tasks such as video and audio editing, office work applications, and even playing first-person video games still favor the use of a mouse.